Okay, guys, these are a little scary, these problems, but let's see what we can do with it, okay? Our goal is still to get x by itself. What do I have connected with the x on the left side of the equal sign? A 4 and a 2. How do I get rid of them? That's what we're going to work on. We want to get x by itself. So let's take those little blocks away. We saw what's connected to the x that we need to get rid of. Let's cover up the thing that has the x. We don't want to look at that part yet. The opposite of plus 4 is minus 4. I'm going to subtract 4 from both sides. Plus 4 and minus 4 cancel out. That equals 0. 10 take away 4 is 6. Now I'm going to look and see what's underneath that block. And I don't want to skip this step. When I see that underneath that block says x over 2, I need to rewrite that. That's an important step. I don't want to forget that I need to rewrite what was under that block right there. X over 2 means x divided by 2. So I have to think, what's the opposite or inverse of divide? Multiply. I'm going to multiply both sides by 2. I have to do it to both sides. 6 times 2, that's the easy side. Let's start with that. 6 times 2 is 12. And now for this part, just kind of trust me on this, okay? You may not totally understand why I'm crossing out both 2's, and I get that. But when we're multiplying fractions, we can cancel across to reduce the answer. If we are crossing out a 2 on the top in the numerator and crossing out a 2 in the denominator, it's like division, okay? Just don't worry about it. If you see that, just cross them both out. It equals 1. 2 divided by 2. Now I only have x left, so x is 12. Now I'm going to give you an option. If that confused you, I'm going to give you another option to complete this problem that might not be so confusing. So if you were good with that problem, don't watch the rest of this video. If you struggled a little bit to understand what I did there, keep watching, okay? Same thing, I'm going to cover up what's connected with the x. My goal is the same, to get x by itself. I'm going to subtract 4 from both sides. Plus 4 minus 4 cancel out. 10 take away 4 is 6. Now I'm going to look under that block, and remember, x over 2 means x divided by 2. That's what I'm going to write. I am going to write x with a division sign. X divide sign 2. Those two things mean the same thing. What is the opposite or inverse of divide by 2? Multiply by 2. So this should be a little easier for some of you. I'm going to multiply that side times 2. If I multiply one side times 2, I have to multiply the other side times 2. Those 2's cancel out. Divide by 2 and multiply 2, they're gone. 6 times 2 is 12. So hopefully that will help you guys make this a little bit easier.